Hey, and welcome back to my channel. If you watched my last video, then you already know that I was prepping for Evan and I to take our first trip without the girls. So Evan had the opportunity, he was awarded a trip through work, and we ended up going to Arizona. We stayed at the JW Marriott Phoenix Desert Ridge Resort and Spa. That is a long name, but that is where we stayed. And it was so close to so many things, but the way they designed the property, it was so large and well planned that we literally felt like we were just in the middle of the Sonoran Desert with nothing else around us. It was a really great place. Evan had already read about how good the infused water was before we got there, so that was literally his first stop. And so after that, we were able to head to our room and check out the space. We had a balcony room toward the front near the lobby area, and it was wonderful. It was such a beautiful room. As I said, Evan was awarded this trip through work, so there were some events, meals that were hosted through his company, and I mean, the setups were gorgeous. They were absolutely beautifully planned, but there were a lot of things that I just didn't want to record for that reason, since, as I said, this was with his company. But there were just a lot of really great moments that I didn't film. But one of the great things that we did was an activity. We were able to pick from a selection of activities, and we chose the Desert Botanical Garden as well as the Herd Museum. The garden is so big and so different from anything that we are used to. 55 of the 140 acres of this garden are cultivated, and they have thousands of species of cactus, of trees, of flowers that are just from all around the world. So this was a really fun experience for us. If you had read my blog post on my website about how to just visit a ton of different gardens with your kids, then you already know about the Garden Reciprocal Program. If you do not, then make sure to check the link in my description because I will have the information about that. I honestly don't think we realized how big some of these cactus would be. We were blown away, and there was so much that we didn't get to see since we had this and the museum planned, so we will definitely have to return here. The Herd Museum was the next place that we went to, and I've been to the National Museum of American Indian in DC, and that museum is absolutely wonderful. So it was nice to come to this museum and learn how they collaborate with American Indian artists and tribal communities so that they can showcase the traditional and contemporary art. The Substance of Stars exhibit was a newer exhibit when we got there, and it was a collaboration with 4 indigenous communities. It included sky knowledge as well as elements of the origin story. So, such a beautiful space that they had created. That night we went to High Street and found a sushi spot for dinner, and we were both so excited to eat it that I literally forgot to film the multiple plates of sushi that we ordered, but believe me when I say that it was very good. The area is so fun to walk around. They have so many restaurants and shops. They even have a comedy club. So if you are near High Street, I highly recommend checking it out. We decided to book a couples massage for our last full day and just have a chill day. On our walk over, we got to see a mama bird feeding her babies, and they were so cute. Obviously, I didn't get too close, but I was able to zoom in and get a little closer look of them. But again, this property is absolutely stunning. It was so nice to just walk to different spaces and explore. For privacy reasons, I could not record inside of the spa, but they had a cafe, they had a locker room with showers, a sauna, a hot tub, all of that specifically for women or specifically for men. After my massage, I had discovered a balcony area outside of where they had the water. So I grabbed myself a cup of water and I hung out on the balcony. Nobody else was there. It was just a space for myself. But after I was done that, I went to the co-ed area, which is where they had the pool and the jacuzzi. They had menus so that you could order from the cafe. And I hung out there and read a book. Evan got in the pool a few times, but it was really relaxing. We needed that relaxation because a big formal dinner was that same night, followed by an after party. So we were up late. We were having a really great time, but the next day was our travel day. So after breakfast, we walked around the resort for a little bit and got ready to go home to see our girls. This was such a good length for our first trip away, and we are excited to explore more of Arizona now. I mean, it wasn't exactly at the top of our list, but I am so excited that we got to go and experience it together. I hope you also learned some places that you would like to visit if you ever make it to Arizona. As always, I really appreciate you coming to my channel, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.